Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look here at BTC going into New York session, Asian session, November 10th. Now, this is what we see here. We see a 3-wave move down in your A wave, 3-wave move up in your B wave, and then in the C wave, we have a descending broadening wedge. Okay? So even though we had a nice push up today above the 9-day moving average, all of these bulls, getting excited, are forgetting how fast we can turn down and where the trend is coming from, right? We came down in a 5-wave move, had a 3-wave move up right here. Then you had a continuation of that trend. Now we're having a counter trend. This blue line over here this blue line over here is the 100-day moving average. This line right here. And it lines up right with the 21-day. Okay? There's a possibility we wick up to that level in Asian session going into New York and possibly even see a push up to the 50-day moving average, this purple line, right at around 112,300. But it's very important to watch how price reacts there and to see if the price will fade back down once we get up there. Okay? So once we get up here, watch how the price will react, because we could get above. In order to invalidate more downside, we need to see a strong push above this 50-day, this purple line. That purple line lines up with the 786 at 112,300. So we can't see something like this. We need to see something like this. Right? We need to see a high volume move above the 786 and for it not to fade back down. Otherwise, it's likely we'll take out these equal lows, which have been set at 98,600. Take a look here at the daily time frame. I did point out that we do have a tweezer bottom. So this is your tweezer bottom. And I did say that in crypto, you do initially get a breakout from a tweezer bottom, but that breakout is likely to be a fake out. So you have equal lows in this regard, but you also have these equal lows on the high time frame. So this becomes our equal low sell side liquidity. That would be our interim point of interest before we reach our main draw on liquidity, and that would be this weekly fair value gap right here. Okay, so you have these equal lows that you're targeting, and then you have this inefficiency right here on the weekly. Then it's likely we see a retrace and then continuation from there. Let me show you the wave count a little bit more in depth. Okay, take a look. You see? So I think we come down to that weekly inefficiency. See a retrace, because everyone's going to think it's the bottom there. Then you come down for a wave 5. Have a triangle pattern or an ABC, a WXY, however it plays out, before we go in for the last leg. Now this is unlikely to be a very large scale correction, much like 2021, but rather a 7 to 8 month long downtrend, where it just goes into around July and then comes down to backtest this cup and handle structure. You see? Cup, see, cup and handle, and then you just retrace, and then you go off like that. So, and if you look at it at the logarithmic, maybe it'll give you guys a little bit more of a better perspective. This is what it would look like. Okay, so that's what I see on BTC. Like I said in the previous video, in order to consider the bullish path, we need to see a move above 112,299. Or in other words, the 50-day moving average, we need to see that move with strength. We need to see the price hold above it, and we can't see what we're seeing right now on the RSI. Don't forget that this RSI over here is printing bearish divergence, or is about to. Okay, so just be mindful of these levels, and you know, we're gonna have to alter these waves and targets as the price develops. Don't forget, this market is not static; it's very dynamic, and you know, that requires constant analysis, and to have someone by your side with the ability to read these markets every step of the way. So, you know, if you're looking for something a little bit more personal, then click the link in the description below of this video to join the Patreon. You can also join the free Telegram below, and you can get daily alpha every day. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Peace out, and take it easy. See you guys in the next one.